What's up everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name is Dylan, thank you so much for coming by. In today's video, we're talking about 30 tips for Uber drivers. So I've been driving for Uber for a really long time and I run this channel with over 80,000 subscribers. So in today's video, we're breaking down the best tips that you should know. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so tip number 1 is that Uber drivers can now receive guaranteed pay. So every single time you go out as an Uber driver, you can sign up for a shift and get a guaranteed amount. And this comes through the form of an app called Solo, which is giving drivers guaranteed pay. I'll have a link below for that. Okay, tip number 2 is ask your passenger's name at pickup. So when you pull up to pick up your passenger, you never want to assume that you have the correct passenger. You never want to say, oh, hey, are you Samantha? Because she could say yes, even though her name's Cleopatra, right? So you want to say, hey, what's your name? So that way she says, hi, my name's Samantha. And that way you make sure you have the correct passenger. That's for safety. Tip number 3, please do this one, is use a sign-up bonus. Okay, we'll have some links below, but Uber and Lyft, they're hurting for new drivers right now. So they're paying drivers $1,000, $2,000. I've even seen over $3,000 sign-up bonuses or guarantees, and they're honestly pretty easy to hit. So check the link below and see if you qualify. And even if you signed up and you forgot to use one, you can go back and apply it. Okay, number 4 is set an earnings goal. So every single day when you go out, you want to have a goal for a number of rides or a number of dollars that you want to make. For me, my goal every day is to hit $274. Why? Because that translates to $100,000 a year. So manifest it, write it down, have it on your dashboard, and you can hit that goal pretty easily. Okay, tip number 5 is use this job of driving for Uber to achieve freedom in your life. So most of the times you don't want to be an Uber driver forever. You're probably using this to be an actor, or you're trying to, pursue another dream or career, and you're just using this as a stepping stone. That's great. So make a plan. You're going to drive Uber for a year or 2, and then you're going to transition into something else. Use this as a means to an end, and that's going to help you a lot feel a lot better about driving, because it can get boring at some times. Number 6, look into getting a Tesla with Uber. As you can see here, this car, look at this car. This is a Tesla Model 3. This car's not even expensive. You can buy this car for $35,000. It's really not that expensive. It's fully electric. It looks super sleek, and your passengers will just absolutely love getting in here, and you're gonna enjoy it. And you even make more money. You'll make an extra $1 per ride, because Uber likes to reward drivers who go green. So check that out. You can rent one through Uber now. It's like 300, what is it, 300 bucks a week?
330 for a week.
Izzy, say hi to the camera.
Hi.
Do you think driving with a Tesla is a good idea, Izzy?
Honestly, yeah. If you're driving full time as an Uber driver, I think you save a lot of money on gas. It also, the price for renting it includes any maintenance and insurance. So you really end up saving a lot of money if you're driving Uber full time.
Exactly. Now, tip number 7 is set a schedule. I know when I first signed up to drive for Uber, I didn't do this because I just figured, oh yeah, sleep till noon, wake up, do a few rides, I'll be a millionaire driving for Uber. Slowly I realized that's not the case, okay? Set a schedule, stick to it, and you're gonna achieve that goal much quicker. And pro tip is start driving earlier in the morning. That way you can make a bunch of money before it even strikes noon. That way you're, what do they say? Early bird gets the worm. Isn't that right, Izzy?
Yeah.
Okay, number 8 is don't talk to every passenger. I know what you're thinking. Oh yeah, I'm gonna sign up to be an Uber driver. I'm now a part-time therapist, and I'm gonna tell my passengers, all of my problems, and they're gonna hear about, you know, all of my issues, and this will be a great way for me to vent to all my passengers. No, you don't want to do that. There are so many times that passengers get in and they, you know, they just want to get to their destination. I mean, I hate to break it to you, but they're using you to get to the destination, okay? They don't want to hear about your family. They don't want to hear about, I mean, what do you think, Izzy? Do you like when your drivers talk to you all day long?
Honestly, I prefer telling them my problems than having drivers tell me about their problems.
Okay, so you want to be a listener. Number 9 is use a tablet in your car. Izzy, come follow me. I'm gonna show you guys an easy way to earn an extra $100 per month, okay? It's with this tablet right here. What is this called, Izzy?
Play Octopus.
Play Octopus. It's super easy to set up. It's a little tablet in your car, and your passengers will play games, and you earn easily up to $100 extra per month. Some drivers make $200, $300, $400 a month because of their referral program. You make an extra 25 bucks when you refer somebody. You know, go spam your links on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. Who cares? But yeah, set this up, and even if your passengers don't play the games, you still make money. So I have a link below for that. Okay, tip number 10 is use rideshare insurance. You want to make sure you're set up with the proper insurance. That way you're covered in the event of an accident. There is a new company, and there's a few of them, but there's a really awesome one. It's called Buckle Up, right? Like a seat belt. Buckle up. Stay strapped in. And this company will actually pay you money just to get a free quote, which is pretty cool. We'll have a link below for that as well. But that way, if you ever get in an accident, you want to make sure you're covered, right? Because a lot of your personal policies don't cover you for doing rideshare. And let's face it, if you're driving for rideshare as an Uber driver, you're probably not telling your, you know, insurance company, oh, hey, I'm driving an extra 70,000 miles a year as an Uber driver. They're gonna probably drop you. So make sure you have proper rideshare insurance, and buckle up if you'd like with our link below. Tip number 11, don't drive around looking for rides. After you complete a ride, what you wanna do is go pull over to a nice little cool parking lot like this. I'm just kidding, it's like 90 degrees out. But you wanna pull over, sit back, relax, you know, take a book out, start reading, and that way you get your next ride. If you're driving around, you're wasting miles, and you could be potentially driving away from passengers. So you don't want to make that rookie move. Number 12, drive for both Uber and Lyft at the same time. It's really easy. Just sign up on both apps and go online with both apps. And in between each ride, whichever one you get a ride first, go offline on the other one. That way you will be waiting a lot less and making twice as much money. Okay, number 13. This is not financial advice, but consider investing in Uber or Lyft. If you chose to be an Uber driver or a Lyft driver, there's obviously a demand that, you know, you're fulfilling. If you believe in the company, if you really like Uber or Lyft, consider, you know, throwing a couple bucks into the stock price. That way you know, can actually own part of the company, and you could be a shareholder. You could own the company you're driving for, and who knows, maybe it'll go to the moon one day, or maybe you'll lose all of your money. Not financial advice. Number 14 is bring a book for in between rides or listen to podcasts, right? I found that when I started driving, I started listening to tons of educational podcasts because I like learning. I know some of you guys, you know, just like to scroll on TikTok or Instagram, or what's that new app, Snapchat?
It's not new, but it's not that new.
Yeah, don't waste your time scrolling on apps. Do something productive. You'll feel a lot better about yourself. You can actually gain some knowledge.
Yeah,
right?
Or watch Rideshare Hub videos while you're waiting.
You can watch Rideshare Hub videos in between rides. You can look at Izzy, watch her face. What do you think about that? Like and subscribe, guys. Okay, the next one. Oh, a really good podcast, by the way, I have to say, is Dave Ramsey. He's a financial advisor, educational guy. He taught me a lot about managing my money. Number 15 is drive cautiously and follow the laws of the road. I know it sounds really, really simple, but when you're driving 8, 9, 10 hours a day, you're more at risk. statistically of getting into an accident. You don't want to be one of those people who, you know, just runs through stop signs, you know, speeding all the time, because the more you do that, the more likely you are going to be getting a ticket, getting into an accident, potentially hurting other people. And, you know, the more, you know, the average drives what, an hour a day, maybe a commute. You're driving 8-10 hours a day. You're probably going to get into an accident sooner or later. So drive the laws of the road, and your passengers will appreciate it. They want to be chauffeured around, not taxied around, speeding around stop signs. Okay, number 16, do not chase the surge. If there's a surge zone, you know, 10 miles away for an extra $3, by the time you get there, it's probably gone. Just stick where you are, follow strategies, and don't waste it if it's not worth it. Number 17, drive in the morning. You're gonna get a lot of airport pickups at 4 or 5 a.m. and a lot of people going to work. And you could potentially get like $100 rides in the morning of going to the airport. And if you can make $100-200 before 10 a.m., that's the best feeling. That way you can choose to drive later on or not. And if you've never driven in the mornings, try it out. You'll probably love it. Okay, the next one, my friends. Number 18, keep the inside of your car clean. So as you can see here, my friends, you wanna make sure when your passengers get in that it's really clean, the inside. Your passengers are gonna care a lot more about a clean inside. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. There can be little pebbles and stuff in there. Because keep in mind, guys, your passengers are gonna be inside of your car 99% of the ride. They're only gonna see the outside once. And you don't really need to be washing the outside of your car a lot. Just get a little mini vacuum. Do that once a day, maybe. You don't need to be, you know, wasting all this time and money washing your car every day. You probably need to wash your car every couple weeks. Spray it down once a week, who cares? Keep the inside of your car clean. That's what's gonna make you more tips. 19 is get a used car. You don't wanna buy a brand new car for Uber and for Lyft, unless it's like a Tesla, where it's, you know, makes a lot of sense. Get a car that's depreciated down in value a lot. And look up car depreciation if you haven't already. It's gonna teach you a lot, because you don't wanna put wear and tear on a brand new car. Tip number 20 is track all of your miles for taxes. I'm not a certified public accountant, so consult with a CPA on this, but if you track your miles, you're gonna save quite a bit of money on your taxes, and Solo does help you with that. So we have a link below. They actually do automated mileage tracking, so you don't even have to worry about it. They handle it for you. I mean, it does cost $3.99 per month, but in my opinion, it is worth it because it could save you thousands of dollars a year. Okay, number 21 is get proper rest. Okay, when you're driving, you don't wanna be falling asleep behind the wheel. I know it's tempting to stay up till 4 a.m. because you're making tons of money driving, but when you're tired, call it a day, turn the app off, and go home and sleep. Get 8 hours of rest per day, or as long as you need. Izzy, how long do you sleep at night?
Like 8 hours.
And do you feel rested afterwards?
Yeah.
What about when you only sleep 2 hours a night? Do you feel rested?
Not at all.
Yeah, make sure you get your resting, guys. Number 22. Oh, there's a really cool app, guys, called GRIDWISE, which when you sign up with our link below, you don't have to, but you can use our link below if you'd like. You can actually log into all your different apps, and they're gonna show you like which app you're making the most amount of money with, which is really cool. Because if you use like 7 different apps, or even 2, it could help you a ton. And they do have a mileage tracker as well. Number 23, don't take cash rides. If a passenger ever offers you cash, that's a big no-no because it's not on the app. It's a big security risk. You don't know who that person is. It's not covered under your insurance. It's also against Uber and Lyft's terms of service. So yeah, just don't take cash rides. You get deactivated. Tip number 24. This one you can make a bunch of extra money, $200 extra per month. Getting your car wrapped. You can there's a company called WRAPIFY. They'll wrap up your car. They'll put little logos and stuff everywhere. And I don't really know if it's allowed by Uber and Lyft, but I've seen a lot of drivers do it and they make a lot of money. So check that out. Number 25 is drive during peak times. You want to make sure you're hitting the early hours. You're hitting the evening rush hour. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday usually busy all day long. You know, don't go out and drive during slow times. it's not gonna be worth your time. Or do Uber Eats during when it's slow. Number 26, really look into see if you can upgrade to an XL car. There's a lot of cheaper cars like 2015 Honda vans that qualify for XL. They're like cheap El Cheapo cars, really cheap, but they qualify for XL because they have an extra row. So you could make like twice as much money for a car that's not even that much nicer. Maybe see if you can sell your current car and buy a cheap XL car. The same thing with Select. This car does qualify for Uber Select. So you make more money when you go out and drive. Or Uber Black. Go buy an Escalade if you want. Number 27 is expect a learning curve at the beginning. Just keep in mind for the first week or two while you're learning the app, you're not gonna make as much, and just stay focused, and you'll make a lot more money the more you drive. Okay, number 28. This is really, really important, my friends. When you're driving for Uber, there's a lot of horror stories. Make sure you're sharing your location with a loved one or somebody you trust. In the event that anything ever bad happens, they know where you are, and they can, just check in every couple hours. Hey, just want to let you know I'm doing okay. Number 29 is keep your doors locked when you pick up a passenger. So I'm gonna show you really quick, guys. The worst thing you wanna do is keep your doors unlocked, and just when you go to pick up at a bar or somewhere, somebody just runs in and jumps in your car. Because first of all, that might be the wrong passenger, might be drunk, and they're just gonna say, take me home, take me home. You wanna keep your doors locked. That way when they try, they can't get in, and that way if it's not the correct passenger, you can just be like, either you can drive off. If they're in your car, is not good. So what I always do, I roll down the windows, keep the doors locked, and I wait for them to come up to me. I say, hey, what's your name? Just want to make sure I have the correct passenger. They're gonna say, hi, my name's Susie, and you'd be like, okay, yeah, Susie's the right person, come on in. Now, if they ever hassle you about this, say, no, you need to tell me your name. You need to tell me your name. You can say, sorry, this is security. You can check my license plate, because they have your license plate in the app. That way they can verify that you're the correct driver. Okay, the last one, my friends, number 30 is, this is super important, but with all the tons of money you're gonna be making as a driver, you wanna take a portion of that and put it into a savings account. And you're gonna wanna do this in order to get wealthy. I'm all about using this job as a way to create financial freedom for your life. Anyways, guys, those are my 30 tips for new Uber drivers. If you did enjoy the video, please click the thumbs up button. Izzy, are you gonna click the thumbs up button?
Yeah.
And make sure you're subscribed to the channels, and let me know if I missed out on any tips, or if you have any advice for other watchers. Leave your feedback below. Thanks so much for watching, and again, this has been another episode of the Rideshare Hub, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.